sports, and local information, you can bank on WPBK-FM.
It's time to lock in on some high school basketball. WPBK-FM is your flagship home for Lincoln County sports, online, over the air, and on our apps for all your gadgets and devices. Let's get it started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and roll it.
This game on WPBK-FM is presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on Maple Avenue in Danville. It's also brought to you by these great local sponsors.
By AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Animal Care Center, comprehensive veterinarian care for the total well-being of your pet. By Between the Creeks Kennel, peace of mind for you. A fun, safe place for your pet. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Sonia Bratcher, big on commitment. By Carol Hill, attorney at law in Stanford. By Cedar Creek Dental in Lincoln Plaza in Stanford. By Coleman's Drugstore, a Health Mart pharmacy. By Danville Office Equipment, celebrating over 70 years in business. By Durham's Grocery, large enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their priority. By Floyd Cycles, your local Honda dealer. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Guardian Exterminating, guarding you home, business, and the environment. By Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative. By Urban Real Estate Group and Auctioneers, Realtors and Auctioneers since 1967. By Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Michaela King, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day, college, career, and citizenship ready. By Lincoln County Animal Shelter. County Judge Executive Woods Adams reminds you that pets are available for adoption and pet food donations are accepted. By Lincoln County Clerk Nancy Jackson, reminding you to keep your taxes in Lincoln County. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By PBK Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. By Pepsi of Somerset, proud sponsor of area high school sports. By Sean Slusher, your local shelter insurance agent.
And now to the gymnasium for high school basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on WPBK-FM.
We are live from Lincoln County High School for night number 2 of the Boys 12th Region Tournament. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. And the second night has a tough act to follow. Night 1 featured 2 double overtime games. Pulaski County knocked off Lincoln County 46-42 in double overtime. And the nightcap, Mercer County defeated Wayne County 53-47 in double OT. Tonight, first game features the Danville Christian Academy Warriors and the Somerset Briar Jumpers. The Warriors come in 26-3, the champions of the 45th District, 17-0 against 12th Region teams this year. The DCA Warriors have won 19 of their last 20 games, only one loss in 2025 for the Warriors. The Briar Jumpers are 15-13. They are the runners-up of the 47th District. They are 10-9 against 12 Region teams. They are coached by Ryan Young, and then the Warriors are coached by Sean Busick. It's the Warriors and the Briar Jumpers 12th Region Tournament action on WPBK-FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
Does your pooch need a little vacation while you're on vacation? Call Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding. We have a room set up just like home with a couch and a TV. Your baby can socialize with other dogs. The usual stay is for a weekend or a week, but we'll keep them as long as you need. You're welcome to come visit our facilities anytime during our working hours. Check us out on our Facebook page at Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding or call 606-669-2986.
At Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their #1 priority. Here's why the community loves them.
Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore delivers my medicine right to my door, free of charge. One call and they're on the way.
Bet I can't make it to them. They come to me. That's true care.
With a car full of kids, their drive-through is a lifesaver, fast, convenient, and hassle-free.
It's clear why Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore is a community favorite. Their dedication to personalized service and top quality care is unmatched. Visit Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore at 150 War Admiral in Danville, where your health always comes first.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to start the new year in a new Nissan at Bob Allen Nissan. Lease a new 25 Rogue SV model for only $299 per month for 36 months. 10,000 lease miles per year. Stock in 25030. VIN SC 762441. Bob Allen Nissan on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Counting you down to tip-off, just over 8 minutes away. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney to bring you tonight's coverage. Phil Smith on the YouTube live stream. You can watch these games if you are listening on the radio and would like to do so by going to youtube.com and searching WPBK-FM. Also available on 102.9 FM. Dustin, a great first night of action, and tonight features 4 really good teams. And first off, we have DCA in Somerset. Somerset, of course, made it to the 12th Region Championship last year behind head coach Ron Young and DCA. Kind of the new kids on the block in the 12th Region, but they have been dominant this year, 17-0 against 12th Region teams.
Yeah, I think this first-round matchup between DCA and Somerset needs no headlines. You go back to the semifinals last season when Somerset, who trailed by 10 points or so with a minute to go, come back to tie the game and send the game to overtime, and then defeated DCA to move on to that regional final appearance. So, as you mentioned, Ryan Young has been in the 12th region for several years now with 2 different teams, and then you get the Young Bucks.
John Busick, the head man for DCA, his first year as the head man for the Warriors. His DCA Warriors are 26-3, undefeated in region play. They won the 45th District Championship against Lincoln County. They did play Somerset back on January the 7th, and they were victorious 49-36. DCA also won the All-A Classic this year. The Warriors come in averaging 56 a game, but their calling card has been their defense. They're only giving up 43 a game. They've been in the top 5 in the state most of the year, according to the metrics you look at. And when you watch them play, you can see why. They do a lot of pressing. They get back into that 3-2 zone, and they have 2 kids in the back of that zone that stand 6'8", 6'10", whatever you want to call them. All I will call them is very tall, large human beings.
Absolutely, and that's what makes DCA so impressive is how they are on defense. They're very hard to score against, and because of their back line of defense and in the front court with the height that they have down low, it allows their guards in that zone to get a little aggressive, play a little bit more out, because they know if they get beat, there's a back line of defense waiting to block a shot.
DCA gives up 43, as we previously mentioned, one of the top defensive teams in the state, the #1 defensive team in the 12th region. The Warriors shoot 45% from the floor, 28% from three-point range, a very good free throw shooting team, 73% from the line. Somerset averaging 57 a game. They give up 52. Briar Jumpers shoot 43% from the floor, 30% from downtown, and 67% from the free throw line. When we return, we'll take a look at the individual numbers for these 2 teams. It's the Briar Jumpers and the Warriors. This quarterfinal round of the 12th Region Boys Tournament from Lincoln County High School on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
Hungry for lunch? Looking for something different? Something fast? Stop by Coleman's Drugstore and Deli. Coleman's is more than a drugstore. It's the perfect meeting place for those of us who want lunch at a snap. Coleman's has different lunch specials daily. They're serving up hot, home-cooked southern dishes to sandwiches and wraps. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my very favorite part of their menu, homemade desserts. What are you waiting on? Coleman's is located right in the heart of downtown Stanford. Your local hometown drugstore and deli.
At Danville Office Equipment, we're more than paper and printers. We're your neighbors. Since 1951, we've proudly served Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset with office solutions and hometown care. Need supplies or service? Karen in Danville, Shay in Lebanon, or Doc in Somerset are here to help your business thrive. We believe in supporting local businesses and building relationships that last. For over 70 years, DOE has been part of your community. Danville Office Equipment, making work easier.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Stanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
The Honda CRF Red Hot Sales Event is going on now. That's right, Honda is celebrating its 2024 450 Supercross and Super Motocross Championships with deals as hot as the tracks they dominated. Get up to $1,000 in bonus bucks, a free Matrix swag kit, and low APR financing on 2024 and prior CRF competition models. Visit Floyd Cycles, located at 215 Hightower Drive in Danville, for a red-hot deal on a race-winning Honda CRF today. For your safety, read the owner's manual and wear a helmet and eye protection. Honda motorcycles are for riders 16 years and older.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
2 minutes away from tip-off, it's DCA and Somerset in tonight's first matchup. Game number 2 tonight will be Southwestern and West Jessamine. Tournament kicked off last night. Pulaski County defeated Lincoln County in double overtime, 46-42. Mercer County knocked off Wayne County in double OT, 53-47. It was a late night, Dustin Oney. I think you were up past your bedtime. 2 double overtime games. I've had people all day ask if I've ever seen that before, and the answer is no. I do not recall an opening round with 2 double OT games in the previous years of this tournament, at least since I've been coming to it or broadcasting it.
Yeah, I mean, my best friend last night was my pillow. I mean, it was a late night here at Lincoln County High School, but, 2 great ball games to open up this 12th region tournament here on the boys' side. We've seen, the first round be completed on the girls' side of things. There's some great ball games over there at Pulaski County, but, you couldn't ask for a better start between 2 games. Both games going into double overtime, as you mentioned, a very rare comedy, and, now you're looking at 2 games tonight that I don't expect it to go into double overtime, but I expect 2 close games.
Dustin, give me one key for victory for each team, first with DCA, then for Somerset.
DCA is going to have to win this game defensively. That's their calling card. That's where they win a lot of their games, on the defensive end. You've got to limit Somerset's shooting ability and physicality. And then for Somerset, it's going to be vice versa. That Somerset's going to have to find a way to score the basketball. DCA is so good defensively, but you've got individuals for Somerset who can shoot the ball. You talk about Lewis, you talk about Absher, different individuals that can come in and light it up. Somebody's going to have to step up and be a dominant scorer tonight.
We're counting you down to tip-off, just moments away. National anthem starting lineup, tip-off. When we return, it's night number 2 of the boys 12th region tournament quarterfinal action. DCA in Somerset up next on WPBK FM 102.9.
During the good times in life, such as a promotion or the birth of a new baby, who do you call to share in your excitement? You call a friend. During the difficult times in life, such as the loss of a loved one, who do you call for support and comfort? You call a friend. John David and Mary Benton Friend, your friends in funeral service. We also offer a full line of Monument products. Contact us anytime, 365-2670 or 379-2011.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home.
Cooperative Solar. Solar power from your local Kentucky Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Join the community. CooperativeSolar.com.
A message from Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
The Urban Real Estate Group has joined forces with Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers and is here to serve you for all your real estate needs. With real estate offices now in 6 central and southeastern Kentucky locations. Whether you're looking to sell or buy a home, farm, or commercial property, remember Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers. Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers, give us a call at 859-792-2521. Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers. Weichert works.
Shopping for a new car? Don't forget to think local. When you buy your vehicle, whether it's near or far, ask the dealership to send your paperwork to the Lincoln County Clerk's office.
Hi, I'm Nancy Jackson, Lincoln County Clerk. By processing your paperwork here, you'll get a Lincoln County tag. And best of all, your fees stay right here supporting our community.
Keep your dollars in Lincoln County. Make sure your next car benefits our home.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district serving over 3,000 students. Our district is home to 5 elementary schools, a middle school, a high school, and a technology center. Providing our students with a high level of education is our primary goal. We've recently focused on investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward-moving school district.
Lincoln basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Starting lineups being introduced. First for the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, the Somerset Briar Jumpers. They are 15 and 13, runners-up of the 47th District, coached by Ryan Young. Their starting lineup will look like this. Junior number 2, Aiden Apsher. Junior number 10, Cole Grundy. Sophomore number 5, Josh Lewis. Senior number 1, Josh Bruner. And junior, the big man, number 33, Jacob Bartley. Once again, that's Apsher, Grundy, Lewis, Bruner, and Bartley. The starting 5 for Somerset. DCA will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight. The Warriors are the champions of the 45th District. They are 26 and 3 on the season and coached by first-year head coach Sean Busick. The DCA starting 5 looks like this. Junior number 15, Leka Tenney. Senior number 12, Titus Boyd. Senior number 35, Luau Aye. Eli Perez, a sophomore, number 10. And senior number 4, Billy Inman. Once again, that's Inman, Perez, Aye, Boyd, and Tenney, the starting 5 for the Warriors. DCA comes in with only one loss, Dustin Oney, since the calendar rolled over to 2025. They've been one of the hottest teams in the state of Kentucky. Their lone loss came to Lexington Catholic a couple of weeks ago. They ran through that 45th District tournament, and they are poised to make a run here in the 12th Region tournament, a tournament they've never won. Actually, it was the first time they've ever won a district championship. And, of course, Somerset's been hot, too, of late. They've won 7 of their last 11 games. Played Pulaski County really tough in the district championship. And Ryan Young knows what to do when he gets his team in the tournament. Big-time matchup here to tip things off tonight. The Briar Jumpers will be in their purple road uniforms with gold numerals. DCA in their home white uniforms, blue numerals. Tenney will meet up with Bartley here at the mid-stripe line. And we are ready for tip-off here in the second night quarterfinal action of the Boys 12th Region Tournament. And we are underway from Stanford KY on a Thursday night. DCA has it first going left to right on your radio dial.
I'd like to see the case of how many opening tips DCA has won. I bet it's a lot. Definitely got the size advantage on a big Somerset team.
Perez over to Inman. DCA patient on offense, just underway here. Titus Boyd with it now. Lewis out on him. Now a Tenney with it. Somerset, good defense on his first possession, and it's a turnover. He throws it away. Lewis intercepts it, and the Briar Jumpers will have their first possession.
And Somerset went man-to-man, and, everybody was on everybody. It was, hey, I'm not going to go within 6 inches of you, and that's physicality that Somerset's going to have all game tonight.
Absher, leading scorer with the rock, gives it up to Lewis, right back to Absher, has it out near midcourt. DCA in their patent 3-2 zone. Inman at the top in the middle. Boyd and Perez on the wings. Absher gets free for 3, lets it fire, it's long. Bartley with an offensive rebound out to Bruner. They swing it around the perimeter. Grundy gives it up in the corner for a Lewis 3. And the Briar Jumpers jump out on top 3-0. The first bucket of the game. 6:37 to play first quarter.
Lewis, a 32% three-point shooter, found himself open in the wing or in the corner, and knocked it down.
Inman has it out top over to Boyd. Boyd, fantastic career at DCA, a 15-point per game score. Goes inside to Tenney. Tenney gives it right back to Boyd. Kicks it out to Perez. He's open, free to fire. Short rimmed it. Gets a good bounce and goes in. So back-to-back threes, one for Perez and one for Lewis, and we're tied at 3 with 6 minutes to play in this opening quarter. Somerset will try another quick 3. That one's off. Bartley, another offensive rebound, but saves it right to Boyd. Boyd in transition, down the court, left-handed layup, good. Titus Boyd, a good open court player for this Warrior squad.
DCA very good in transition. If they can get running, you've got to stop the ball.
DCA breaks the pressure. Grundy kicks it out to Absher, right back to Grundy. He'll drive baseline. Tenney picks him up. Tries to go to Bartley in the middle. Now back out to Absher. Perez comes out on him. 5:24 to play first quarter. 5-3. DCA with an early lead. DCA back in their 3-2 zone. They work it in the middle to Absher. He backs it out. Perez comes out on him. Now baseline to Bartley. Briar Jumpers patient. Absher gets freed up. Misses everything on a long 2. But an offensive rebound by Lewis for the Briar Jumpers.
I thought Somerset come in offensive rebounding. I believe that's 2 or 3 already here early in this first quarter.
5-3 DCA. 4:50 to play first quarter. Absher handles the rock out top for the Jumpers. Perez comes out on him, gets a screen from Bartley. Goes over to Grundy, a corner 3 from Lewis, same place he made the last one. Bartley, another rebound. Bartley gives it up to Grundy. Back over to Absher, drives, kicks, Grundy, open 3, money. Jumpers back out by 1 with 4:25 to play in the first.
Both of Somerset's made 3s come off offensive rebound. And not a lot of teams have been able to rebound the way Somerset has here midway through the first quarter against this DCA team.
There's a holding foul going to be called inside on Cole Grundy, as Tenney was trying to work the middle right at the free throw line. First foul of the game for either team. 4:13 to play first quarter. 6-5, Somerset with an early lead. Ball comes into a Tenney. Grundy on him. The Tenney pull up, rise and fire, and connects on a 2-pointer.
That's tough. If the length he has, if he's able to knock down some mid-range to long-range shots tonight, It's going to be hard to beat DCA.
7-6 Warriors. There's a turnover. Good pressure defense. Atini comes out with it. Gives it to Perez. Perez finds Inman. Inman flies in for a floater. It's good. Billy Inman's first bucket of the night. 9-6. DCA leads. 3:40 to play opening quarter. Lewis in trouble. Gets it to Apsher. They pick him up at midcourt. Swings it over to Bruner. Now Lewis again with it. And DCA will fall back into their zone again. Playing man full court pressure and back to the zone. Lewis with a pump fake. Gets inside a floater. He's hammered. Going to be fouled by Lika Tenney. And that's going to put Lewis on the free throw line for Somerset. 77% free throw shooter is the sophomore Josh Lewis.
Was able to get around his defender and then a floater in the air, and it nearly dropped. I mean, that one come close to hitting the ceiling. He got it so high.
Lewis, a right-handed shooter. First free throw, good. Lewis with 4 points. First bucket of the game was a three from him, and now at the free throw line, trying to cut into this DCA lead. It's 9-7. One more free throw for Josh Lewis here. Second one on the way, and it's good. 2 free throws for Lewis. He's got 5. And the DCA lead is cut to 1.
The Warriors a perfect 4 for 4 from the field here in this first quarter.
Somerset in a zone defense of their own this time. Goes into Aye, spins baseline, nothing there. Back out to Perez. Boyd comes and gets it from him, resets with 3 to play in the first. Boyd gets a screen, drives in, free throw line jumper goes in. Titus Boyd with 4 points now. Full court pressure from DCA. Bruner receives the inbounds and gives it up to Apsher. Apsher throws it in the front court to Lewis. Lewis bounce pass to Bartley, drives in, pump fake. Now he'll kick it out to Grundy, open in the corner. His 3 misses. Rebound inside by Apsher, and he draws contact.
Once again, another offensive board on a missed shot. Somerset is looking to attack on the rebounding side, and I mean that's 4 or 5 offensive rebounds in this first quarter.
Dadisman will check in for Inman for DCA. Also a sub in for Somerset. Landon Laniski checks in for Bartley. Bruner will inbound it. 11-8 DCA. Gets it into Apsher. Dadisman comes out on him. Apsher drives around him, now brings it back out. Hands it off to Bruner. Somerset trailing by 3 here early on. First game of the night. Quarterfinal action, night number 2. A flare screen for Apsher, covered up quickly. Gives it up to Lewis, top of the key 3. Front rimmed it, and rebounded by Tenney. Outlet pass to Perez. Underneath the Dadisman, layup no good. Bounces off Warrior, it looked like, but no, they'll say, yes, it did. Off Lika Tenney. Good hustle play by the Briar Jumpers to get back on defense.
DCA so quick getting down the court. Somerset able to get back, play some defense. That's the first missed shot in this first quarter from DCA.
2-2-1 pressure. Apsher breaks it. Gives it up to Laniski. Right back to Apsher. Pump fakes a 3. Back up top to Bruner. Bruner backs out near midcourt with it. Dadisman all over him. Apsher catches in the middle. Goes over to Lewis. Lewis thought about the 3. Puts it back in the holster. 11-8. DCA leads. Pressure up top. Bruner drives baseline. Cross-court pass. Good ball movement from Somerset now. I think that's what you got to do against this zone, Dustin. You have to move the ball, get this Warrior defense moving around.
Yeah, I mean, work it around. You're finally going to get eventually going to get an open shot if you keep moving it the way they are.
Clock down to 1 minute here in the first quarter. 11-8 DCA. Somerset patient against the zone. Apsher baseline drive and throws it to Boyd. Boyd with an interception. Titus Boyd quickly into the front court, finds Dadisman wide open for 3, rims out. Rebound by Bruner. Bruner will circle the wagons and walk it up the court. Somerset may hold for 1 here. Trailing by 3, 35 seconds left in the first. Hampshire shakes free of Boyd. Goes over to Grundy. Bruner drops it inside to Leniski. Leniski puts it on the deck, and that's a mistake. It's stolen away by Tenney. Boyd didn't transition. Euro step. Left-handed layup is short. Aye's tip-in is no good, but a whistle underneath.
They're getting for an over-the-back call.
It'll be over the back on Luau Aye. There'll be 3 team fouls on DCA, and we'll get a sub in for the Warriors. Jeremiah Stiefel checks in for Eli Perez with 18.7 seconds left here in the first. Warriors lead by 3. Absher will bring it up against the pressure. Finds Lewis in the middle, off to Bruner. Clock down to 10 seconds. Bruner goes back to Absher. Stiefel on him. Lineski comes out for a screen. Absher keeps it. Drives in, lost the handle, saved by Grundy, but he stepped on the line with 1 second left in the quarter. DCA will get it back.
And that's back-to-back turnovers for Somerset. 4 total here in this first quarter.
Stiefel to inbound with 1 second. Looks deep, nothing there. Hits Boyd. Boyd got the shot off. Top of the backboard, no good. And our score here at the end of 1 from Lincoln County High School. 12th Region Tournament action. DCA 11, Somerset 8 on WPBK FM 102.9.
While so many of us ask big questions about what happens when we die, we often forget to ask questions that will capture the way that we lived. Take time to think about the type of funeral services that you would want. Traditional? Celebratory? Will the service reflect your unique interests and personality? Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and let funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes assist you in pre-planning your funeral service today. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
DCA leads as we are set for quarter number 2, 11-8 here at Lincoln County High School. Boys 12th Region Tournament. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Philip Smith on the YouTube live stream. It'll be Briar Jumper basketball operating right to left on your radio dial to begin quarter number 2.
Somerset shot 25% from the field, just making 2 3-point attempts and then 2 free throws and 4 turnovers. But you look at the scoreboard and you're only down 3.
Absher goes in corner to Lewis. Lewis up top to Bruner. DCA zone very active, hard to get a clean look. They lead by 3 as we begin this second quarter. Absher handles it up top, gets a screen. Nothing there. Bartley with it now. Surveys things, goes right back to Absher. Somerset patient with the rock here, Dustin. They have moved it around. Lewis had a 3, didn't take it. Over to Absher. Absher right back to Lewis. He'll shoot it this time. No good. Boyd clears it for the Warriors.
I thought Lewis should have took it the first time around.
Boyd drives in to Bruner, it looks like. Yes, Bruner gets up off the deck, and they're going to whistle Bruner for the blocking foul.
Yeah, a lot of contact. That's another one of them 50-50 calls.
Bruner took a shot there. I might get a medical timeout for him to get him out of the game. We will. Brock Stevens will check in for him.
Hopefully that's just I need to catch my breath real quick.
11-8, DCA leads. They inbound it to Tenney, trying to go into Boyd. Good defense in there by Lewis to knock it away. Grundy picks it up. Absher gets it into the front court. Jumpers trailing by 3 here. Another chance to even this thing up or cut into the lead. 6:50 left in the half. Absher takes this bump on the sideline. Looks like they'll get a blocking foul on Leka Tenney.
That should be number 2 on him.
That's a big loss if it is. It will be the second foul on a Tenney. Dre Motley will check in for him. Tenney leads this DCA team in scoring at 17 a game. Also the team's leading rebounder.
So that takes out one of the two big men, and Big Lou, I think, has one foul as well. So see how DCA plays with this.
Absher drives in, floats it over to Stevens. Stevens keeps his dribble alive, back to Absher. Right back to Stevens. Cut off by Daddisman. Picks up his dribble. Able to loop it back out to Absher out top. Grundy gets it, baseline drive. Throws a bullet pass. Stevens can't handle it. It's a turnover.
That's now 5 turnovers. Somerset having chances, but not a lot of scoring going outside of those couple shots.
Get a holding foul on the inbound pass. Boyd being held by Lewis. That's his first. Team's second of the second quarter. Boyd will get the inbound pass. He'll work it up on Lewis.
And they're picking him up full court, too. I like that strategy out of Somerset, trying to slow him down.
Boxing one on Boyd, it looks like here. Lewis is the man on Boyd. Well, Ryan Young throwing multiple defenses at DCA here, and he's had them off kilter. Stifle gets open for three. Long, big bounce. Boyd, offensive rebound. That took a fortuitous bounce for Boyd, and he puts it back in for an easy two, his 6th point of the night.
I think ping-ponged off 2 or 3 different individuals.
And Coach Young's going to use a timeout with 5:40 to play and a half, a 30-second break on WPBK FM 102.9.
At PBK Bank, our customers are family, and with family, you want to make sure they are getting the best. This is Jill Smith, the office manager of our Highway 150 Stanford location. And I think one of our best accounts is the Freedom Checking Account. The Freedom Checking Account is a simple and easy account. No monthly maintenance fee, no minimum balance required, just your money available when you need it. Stop by and talk with us today. PBK Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Justin Pointer at PBK Bank.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
5:40 left in the half. DCA leading by 5. Coach Young used the timeout. Trying to draw up a little something on offense as his Briar Jumper team scoreless in the second quarter.
Yeah, a little bit of scoring drought, too. Somerset, no points in this quarter, and you go back a couple minutes back into the first quarter.
Absher up top to Lewis. Drops it inside to Bartley. It's a bad pass and stolen away by Daddisman. So this Warrior defense causing all kinds of issues for Somerset here in the second quarter.
That's now 6 turnovers for the Briar Jumpers here in the first half. We talked about how good this DCA defense is, and you're seeing it here in this opening round game.
Motley handles it out near midcourt for DCA. Looking for Boyd. Boyd being guarded closely by Lewis. Gives it up to Stifle. Nice dish inside for Daddisman. And one. That's a great find from Stifle and an excellent finish out of Daddisman. A chance for a 3-point play for DCA.
Yeah, I mean, perfect execution. Drive around the baseline. Once everybody collapses in on you, you feed it to the cutter into, and Daddisman puts it up and in.
Somerset running the box and one on Boyd, but the supporting cast for DCA doing their part here. Daddisman's free throw hits the back rim and bounces out. 15-8 Warriors lead. 4:45 to play in the first half. Boys 12th region tournament. There's another steal. Perez. And Perez gives it right back to Absher. Absher off to the races. Blocked from behind by Perez. Some defensive plays on both ends here. Perez gave it away and then tracked Absher down and swatted it out of bounds. It'll be Jumper's ball underneath their own goal. So deep pass into Grundy all the way back on the DC end of the court. Grundy able to track it down.
And you got to find a way to score here if you're Somerset. Right now, struggling to find a way to get the ball in the basket.
Boyd gets a hand on it. It's another steal. He's off to the races. Scoop shot underneath. No good. Rebounded by Absher. Nice transition pass down to Leniski. He's blocked by Perez, but he fouled. Absher with an excellent outlet pass to Bruner, and Bruner dropped it underneath to Leniski. And he was fouled by Perez, but Perez has showed some athleticism on those last two defensive plays.
And, defensively, you always talk about the two big guys or maybe even Titus Boyd. Perez isn't always the first name that gets mentioned, but stepping up defensively here in this first half.
Laniski's free throw no good. He's going to check out. He's a little bit gimpy there. And they're going to roll the dice and bring Attini back in with those two fouls.
That'd be interesting to see. Does Somerset attacking? Is Attini as aggressive as he always is?
Laniski missed them both. 4:07 to play in the half. 15-8. Boyd drives in. Mid-range jumper, rattles around, and goes down. Titus Boyd with 8 points for DCA, and the lead is up to 9.
DCA's had that shooter's touch here. I mean, there's 2 or 3 balls that's bounced around the rim 2 or 3 times and failed.
Apsher has it right wing. Dribbles out toward the top of the key. Keeps his dribble alive. Gets a screen from Laniski. Veers off to the left. Nothing there. Cross-court pass to Lewis. And his pass is deflected as he was looking in the corner for Grundy. Out of bounds, back to Somerset.
I mean, Somerset right now looking at game action, nearing a full 8 minutes almost of no scoring at all.
Apsher tries to drive in, cut off, hand off to Lewis, right back to Apsher. Tries to go inside, and Attini intercepts his pass. And Bruner with a frustration foul bumps into Boyd in the backcourt. It'll be the 4th team foul on Somerset, so double bonus for DCA on the next one. Stevens will come in for Bruner. Perez back in for DCA for Stifle. Also, DCA checks in Graham Domitian.
Brad, you want to talk about how good this DCA defense is. They've given up 8 points and forced 9 turnovers, so they've forced more turnovers than points they've given up.
Addisman turnaround jumpers off. Rebounded by Laniski for Somerset. Into the front court to Lewis. Euro step, and his shot is swatted out of bounds by Attini. 3:02 to play in the half, 17-8. DCA lead. Somerset scoreless in this second quarter. And as you mentioned, Dustin, they're approaching about about a quarter of action without a bucket.
Yeah, they need to see a shot go in the worst way right now.
Briar Jumpers ball. Out top with it now. Stevens on the left wing. Top of the key to Lewis. Lewis looks inside. Nothing there. He'll drive. Goes in the corner to Grundy. He'll shoot a corner 3. It's good.
That'll break the lid off the basket.
That's a big shot for Cole Grundy. His second triple of the night. Cuts the lead down to 17-11.
Somerset has 3 made field goals in this first half, all of them 3-pointers.
Comedian gives it up to Boyd. He'll pull up and fire and connects again. Mid-range game for Titus Boyd is dialed in tonight.
Yeah, this is the best I've seen him play in the last couple weeks. I mean, he's determined. This is a senior that's played a lot of basketball for DCA.
19-11. DCA leads. Stevens on the left wing finds Apsher. He gets open for a 3 and hits it. And it's a rare thing tonight for Apsher to get that open. That's his first bucket of the night. And that 3 cuts the deficit down to 5.
Little 6-2 run for Somerset.
Apsher, a 17-point per game score. Comedian with it. Finds Perez. Perez will drive. Gets around a defender and shoots a wild shot. Rebounded by Laniski. Somerset looks to run after the miss. 2 Briar Jumpers collide into each other. Both look to be okay.
Yeah, both of them looking up to run to their spots on offense, and Coach Young had them hustling. Just ran into each other.
Lewis has it in front of the DCA bench. Boyd on him. Now he's double teamed. Goes middle to Laniski. Laniski drive and kick. Back out top to Stevens. Takes a bump. No foul. Wing 3 from Lewis is no good. And a hustle play by Grundy. He's going to draw a foul on DCA.
Did they get Perez on that one?
He's going to check back in for the Warriors. Still hobbling a little bit there. He's going to come in for Perez. That is Looks like Inman's also going to check back in for DCA. He'll check in. So Dadisman and Perez out.
Figured IA would maybe come in for Lee Teeny with those 2 fouls, but
there's a trap on the sideline. Grundy out or pass out of it up top to Absher. 52 seconds left in the half. 19-14 DCA leads. Absher has Inman on him. The top of that 3-2. They go inside to Leniski. Back out to Stevens in the corner to Grundy. Back into Leniski. Goes over top of Tenney and puts it in. That's a nice finish.
Yeah, and he knows he's got 2 fouls too, so you can't play too aggressive. That's a nice attack there by Leniski, and to put it up and in.
Somerset has shown some signs of life. They cut this lead down to 3. Inman on a drive, gets in the paint, has a floater go in and out. Aye with the rebound. He goes back up. His shot is no good. A Tenney put back is good. Somerset wanted it over to the back there. A Tenney's 4th point of the night. 21-16 Warriors. 3 seconds left. Stevens gives it up. 3 at the horn is short. As Absher got a good look at it. And we'll head to the half with DCA leading Somerset 21-16. Boys 12th Region Tournament action on WPBK FM 102.9.
Look what we have here. It's the refreshing deliciousness of a Pepsi mini can. It's the perfect complement to any meal. The dash of indulgence your day was dreaming of. The sip that'll have you singing Pepsi.
Nope, not again, Steve. Let's take a cue from the Pepsi mini can and pack all that awesomeness you're feeling into a much smaller treat for everyone. Deal?
So, big awesomeness, smaller size. I think I've got just the thing.
Pepsi mini can. Mini can, big taste.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshields, and slick roads quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance ranked #1 for auto insurance in the Forbes 2024 World's Best Insurance Companies survey.
This is Sean Slusher, your Shelter Insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
The Honda CRF Red Hot Sales Event is going on now. That's right, Honda is celebrating its 2024 450 Supercross and Super Motocross Championships with deals as hot as the tracks they dominated. Get up to $1,000 in bonus bucks, a free Matrix swag kit, and low APR financing on 2024 and prior CRF competition models. Visit Floyd Cycles, located at 215 Hightower Drive in Danville, for a red-hot deal on a race-winning Honda CRF today. For your safety, read the owner's manual and wear a helmet and eye protection. Honda motorcycles are for riders 16 years and older.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here, the first game of night number 2, the quarterfinal action of the boys 12th Region Tournament. DCA leading Somerset 21-16. The Warriors led and scored in that first half by Titus Boyd with 10 points. 4 for Leka Tenney, 2 for Cole Dadisman, 3 points for Eli Perez, and 2 for Billy Inman for a total of 21. Blue Owl IA scoreless in that first half. Somerset led by Cole Grundy with 6 points on 2 made threes, 3 for Absher, 2 points for Leniski, and 5 points for Josh Lewis for a total of 16. It's halftime. Our score, DCA 21, Somerset 16 on WPBK FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
Does your pooch need a little vacation while you're on vacation? Call Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding. We have a room set up just like home, with a couch and a TV. Your baby can socialize with other dogs. The usual stay is for a weekend or a week, but we'll keep them as long as you need. You're welcome to come visit our facilities anytime during our working hours. Check us out on our Facebook page at Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding, or call 606-669-2986.
At Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their #1 priority. Here's why the community loves them.
Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore delivers my medicine right to my door, free of charge. One call and they're on the way.
But I can't make it to them. They come to me. That's true care.
With a car full of kids, their drive-through is a lifesaver, fast, convenient, and hassle-free.
It's clear why Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore is a community favorite. Their dedication to personalized service and top quality care is unmatched. Visit Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore at 150 War Admiral and Danville.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to start the new year in a new Nissan at Bob Allen Nissan. Lease a new 25 Rogue SV model for only $299 per month for 36 months. 10,000 lease miles per year. Stock in 25030. VIN SC762441. Bob Allen Nissan on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here, the DCA Warriors lead Somerset 21-16 here at the break. We now go over to Dustin Oney for a look at halftime team stats.
Yeah, we'll start with DCA, who put up 21 points on the scoreboard in the first half and is leading here at halftime 21-16. The Warriors shot 50% from the field, connecting on 10 of 20 shot attempts. They were 1 of 4 from the three-point land, made their first three-pointer, would go on to miss their next three for 25%, and then 0 for 1 from the free throw line, and 3 first-half turnovers for DCA. Looking over at Somerset, the Briar Jumpers 31% from the field, connecting on 5 of 16 shots. They were 4 of 12 from the three-point line for 33%, 2 of 4 from the free throw line for 50%. But the one thing Coach Ryan Young and Somerset will need to clean up is the turnovers, as Briar Jumpers had 9 first-half turnovers. But it's halftime here in the opening round game of the 12th Region Tournament, where we see the scoreboard show the DCA Warriors 21, the Somerset Briar Jumpers 16. You are listening to 12th Region Basketball on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
Hungry for lunch? Looking for something different? Something fast? Stop by Coleman's Drugstore in Delhi. Coleman's is more than a drugstore. It's the perfect meeting place for those of us who want lunch at a snap. Coleman's has different lunch specials daily. They're serving up hot, home-cooked southern dishes to sandwiches and wraps. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my very favorite part of their menu, homemade desserts. What are you waiting on? Coleman's is located right in the heart of downtown Stanford, your local hometown drugstore in Delhi.
At Danville Office Equipment, we're more than paper and printers. We're your neighbors. Since 1951, we've proudly served Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset with office solutions and hometown care. Need supplies or service? Karen in Danville, Shay in Lebanon, or Doc in Somerset are here to help your business thrive. We believe in supporting local businesses and building relationships that last. For over 70 years, DOE has been part of your community. Danville Office Equipment, making work easier.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Stanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
During the good times in life, such as a promotion or the birth of a new baby, who do you call to share in your excitement? You call a friend. During the difficult times in life, such as the loss of a loved one, who do you call for support and comfort? You call a friend. John David and Mary Benton Friend, your friends in funeral service. We also offer a full line of Monument products. Contact us anytime, 365-2670 or 379-2011.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
We are set for second half action here at Lincoln County High School. Quarterfinal round of the Boys 12th Region Tournament. DCA leads Somerset 21-16 here at the break. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney to bring you the entire 12th Region Tournament. As the winner of this game will play the winner of game number 2 tonight, which will feature Southwestern and West Jessamine. DCA will have it first to begin quarter number 3. Going right to left on your radio dial. They inbound it to Boyd, and we are underway.
DCA had climbed up to, a 9-point lead, maybe even double digits there in the first half, but Somerset fought back.
Patini jumps up to shoot it, and we get a whistle. I'll say that was an act of shooting. Coach Young has done a good job throwing multiple defenses at DCA. We've seen a box and one. We've seen a little man, little zone. Looked like maybe a triangle and 2 right there coming out of the break.
Yeah, that's the way to slow down DCA. I mean, well, any team really is the first free throw in and out no good. Is you want to mix up your defenses. You don't want to allow an offense to get in any rhythm.
Patini with 4 points. One more free throw. Averaging 17 a game. Second one in and out. An 83% free throw shooter. Patini off on both. And it'll be Somerset's ball. A chance to cut into this 5-point deficit. They go high post to Leniski. Leniski back to Bruner. Over to Grundy. Grundy goes back to Bruner. He'll set up the offense. Has Boyd on him. Gives it up to Absher. Absher drives in. Jump passing the corner to Lewis. Lewis right back to Absher. Absher with only 3 points. Lead Somerset with 17 a game. So both teams leading score have been neutralized here. Grundy gets open. He shoots another one. He's good. 3 threes now for Cole Grundy. And the lead down to 2 for DCA.
Yeah, Somerset sent 2 individuals, one on each corner, and one was going to be open.
Atini drives, leaves it for an Inman 3. Short-rimmed it. Leniski cleans it up to Bruner. Well, Cole Grundy with 3 threes to lead Somerset. He's just working the corner against the zone. He's finding himself some clean looks at it. There's a nice pass inside to Leniski. Wraps it around to Lewis. Over to Absher now. Inman on him. 6:23 to play here in the third quarter. 21-19, DCA leads. Leniski catches it on the elbow. Hand off to Grundy. Dribbles it out to Bruner. Now they'll reset. Coach Young gives some direction as Absher comes and gets the ball out near midcourt.
Let's see if Somerset tries to continue to work the soft spot in his own.
Inside to Leniski was open, but he unable to handle it. Perez steals it away. Boyd quickly into the front court, over to Emmett, back to Boyd. Boyd lobs it into Tenney, goes in and puts it over top of Leniski. 4-2 off the glass.
See, that's what makes Tenney so special, is not only is he got good height, but he, good touch around the rim. Caught it and all in one motion went up with it.
Hampshire in trouble in the backcourt, finds Lewis in the middle. Lewis gets up when he shoots the three. He swishes it.
Somerset up to 6 made threes now, shooting 6 of 14, including 2 of 2 in this second half.
The majority of their shots have been from three-point range, and they have cut the lead down to 1. Lewis with 8 points now. Inman will drive in. Short-range shot, no good. Tenney with the rebound. Knocked away. Inman comes out with it. Goes to Boyd, top of the key. Boyd drives in. Fadeaway jumper, no good. A whistle underneath. And an offensive foul will be called on DCA. So the Somerset big guys are being physical underneath, and it's frustrating Ye and Tenney.
And that you got to be like that, because if you're not physical, you're undersized if you're Somerset. So if you're not physical, you're just going to get beat at the block every time.
Bruner works it up on Perez. Perez, an excellent defender. They double team him at midcourt, and a great timeout from Ryan Young. Gets a full timeout. Somerset trails by 1. 4:58 to play in the third on WPBK FM 102.9.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home.
Cooperative Solar. Solar power from your local Kentucky Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Join the community. CooperativeSolar.com.
A message from Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
The Urban Real Estate Group has joined forces with Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers and is here to serve you for all your real estate needs. With real estate offices now in 6 central and southeastern Kentucky locations. Whether you're looking to sell or buy a home, farm, or commercial property, remember Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers. Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers, give us a call at 859-792-2521. Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers. Weichert works.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
4:58 left in the third quarter. DCA leads Somerset 23-22. Somerset will inbound in front of the scores table out of that timeout from Coach Young to avoid a trap there at midcourt. They work it inside to Apsher. Apsher dribbles it out now. Has it tipped out of bounds by Boyd. It'll stay with the jumpers.
And DCA's, they've only allowed one shot to go in inside the three-point line. Somerset has made 7 shots, 6 of those being threes.
Apsher brings it into the front court, gets a screen from Grundy, over to Lewis, right back to Apsher. Apsher double team, finds Lewis. Somerset down 1 with a chance to take the lead here, approaching the midway point of this third quarter. Leniski drives, cut off by Stiefel, who's back in. Out top for another three. It's Lewis. Good again, and the jumpers lead by 2.
That's 3 in a row here in this second half. They're lighting it up. 7 total.
25-23, Somerset. Stiefel drives in to the rack, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Leniski. Leniski gives it up to Lewis. Lewis gets a screen. Thought about that 3, puts it down over to Grundy. Apsher has it now right wing. Gets a screen from Grundy. And he'll back it out. Somerset with a 2-point lead.
I believe Leniski, a soon-to-be collegiate soccer player, goalie even, I think it is, and makes him so special to rebound.
Lewis up top with it, back to Apsher now. Bruner on the wing, looks inside for Leniski. Can't get it in there. Cross-court pass to Lewis. Loops it in the corner to Grundy. Back to the middle to Leniski. Great bob movement. Bruner drives baseline. Kicks it out to Lewis. Open 3. In and out. And rebounded by Tenney. That thing almost dropped back in.
It wanted to go in, just bounced out.
Boyd from way downtown. Money ball. Titus Boyd gives the lead back to the Warriors, 26-25.
Yeah, Titus Boyd is having a night for the Warriors. We've seen him score at all 3 levels, layups, mid-range, and then a big 3 there.
13 for him, 2:50 left in the third. Ball tipped out of bounds, back to DCA. That looked like it was off of DCA. Coach Young's got an argument there.
Yeah, I mean, that's just active defense, and it, from our vantage point, it looked like it may have tipped off a DCA Warrior, but officials saw it differently.
26-25, DCA with a 1-point lead. 2:39 left here in the third quarter. Boyd goes inside to 10. He takes a bump, no foul, and a missed shot bounces all the way out to Lewis. Somerset quickly in the front court to Bruner. He drives, leaves it up top. Lewis, three, money! Somerset back out by 2, 28-26. 2:15 left in the third.
Josh Lewis, have a day, sir.
It's 11 points for him, and an offensive foul on Lee Catini will give the rock back to the Jumpers with 2:12 left in the third. Kliniski will check out. Jacob Bartley back in for him.
That's 3 fouls on McKinney as well.
And Coach Busick's going to use a full timeout. We'll talk things over for DCA. They trail by 2 on WPBK FM 102.9.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district serving over 3,000 students. Our district is home to 5 elementary schools, a middle school, a high school, and a technology center. Providing our students with a high level of education is our primary goal. We've recently focused on investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward-moving school district.
Lincoln basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
2:12 left in the third. Somerset has taken the lead 28-26 over DCA, and they'll be inbounding after the timeout from Coach Sean Busick.
Red hot 3-point shooting here in this third quarter. Somerset 4 of 5.
Lewis with 3 of them.
Yeah, Lewis is
a sophomore having a big night.
Well, he battled some injuries this year and coming in big here in this first round.
Absher gets free. His 3 on the way. Back rims. Rebound in traffic. It's a tangle on the ground here. They got tangled up, I should say. Trying to see who it was. It was right below us. It was Aye for DCA, and he got tangled up with Bartley.
2 of them going in rebound. You look at Bartley. That's a strong individual.
Jump ball is the call. And the arrow belongs to Somerset. So Bruner will inbound underneath the Somerset goal here. Coach Young going to come out with a towel. Do a little towel work.
No, Coach Young gave the official the towel. Let him do the work.
Coach Young's played many a game on this court. I'm sure he's wiped sweat up off his
Oh, I'm sure he's Lincoln County legend when it comes to basketball.
Dangerous inbound pass into the back court. Lewis hauls it in. Lewis with 3 threes in this quarter. 14 in the game. Bruner pump fakes the 3. Cut off by Dadisman. Up top to Bartley. Now back to Lewis. DCA better find him.
Yeah, he's found his shot here in this third quarter.
Somerset looking for a shot here. Absher backs it out. 1:23 left in the quarter. Over to Lewis. He's free to fire.
My goodness.
He's on fire. 4 threes for Josh Lewis. He's got 17, and Somerset leads by 5. Attinney with the answer. It's no good. Rebounded by Bruner. Outlet pass to Lewis. Lewis gives right back to Bruner. Over to Absher. Pump fakes a 3. Leaves it up top to Bruner. Bruner backs it back out. Coach Young says, let's try to hold for 1. Up 5 with 52 seconds left in the third.
Josh Lewis hits another 3. You might as well just give him the key to Somerset. Of course, you'd have to win in order to do that, but what a performance.
Bruner bumped by Perez. Backs back out. Perez, good defense on him. Clock down to 35 seconds. Dangerous pass, but Absher hauls it in. Aye nearly stole that pass out near midcourt.
Well, if you're DCA, you need to be aggressive. I mean, you got the helpline defense. You got to be aggressive.
31-26. Trap at midcourt, loose on the ground, and Perez jumps on it. It'll be a jump ball and a turnover as DCA has the arrow with 18.4 seconds left in the third.
And that's point proven why you be aggressive. A forced turnovers is, with a height.
It's hard to hold the ball a minute against that DCA defense.
Yeah, and I mean, the guards up top attacking, and force a turnover.
Titus Boyd receives the inbound pass. He'll walk it into the front court. 15 seconds left on the third. 31-26. DCA trailing. Bruner on Boyd, one-on-one. There's a clear out for Boyd. Between the legs, gets in the paint, and he takes a bump and a foul. That'll be on the floor. Not a bad foul.
Not a bad foul because Boyd had a lane to the basket.
Stevens will check in for Bruner.
Shouldn't say he had a lane. He had momentum towards the basket. Let me correct myself there.
Atieni will inbound. 3.2 seconds left in the third quarter. 31-26. Inbounded into Boyd. Top of the key. Rise and fire. Short rim. No good. And we'll head to the fourth quarter with Somerset leading DCA 31-26 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Shopping for a new car? Don't forget to think local. When you buy your vehicle, whether it's near or far, ask the dealership to send your paperwork to the Lincoln County Clerk's office.
Hi, I'm Nancy Jackson, Lincoln County Clerk. By processing your paperwork here, you'll get a Lincoln County tag. And best of all, your fees stay right here supporting our community.
Keep your dollars in Lincoln County. Make sure your next car benefits our home.
Hi, this is Justin Pointer at PBK Bank. Are you looking to start a business or maybe purchase a commercial property? Well, PBK Bank and our experienced lenders are here to help. We can help you find the right loan that you're looking for and guide you through the entire process. If you're ready to invest in your community, come see us at PBK Bank, your community bank since 1906. Justin Pointer, NMLS 668026, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Somerset with a 5-point lead as we prepare for this fourth and final quarter here at Lincoln County High School. 12th Region Boys Basketball Tournament action, game number 1 of a doubleheader here tonight. It'll be Southwestern and West Jessamine in the nightcap.
And we've seen two great games last night between Lincoln Pulaski, Mercer Wayne, and going into fourth quarter, we've got a third one.
DCA comes out in a 1-3-1 to begin this fourth quarter. Absher trapped up near midcourt. Finds Bruner with it. Bruner drives in, back to Absher. Lewis has had the hot hand. 4 threes in the third. They cover him up quickly. And Aye playing the back line to that 1-3-1. He can cover a lot of space in a quick amount of time. Bruner, cross court, finds Lewis. Inside to Leniski. Leniski working on Aye. Goes over top and misses the shot. Lewis with the rebound underneath. Left-handed layup, no good. Rebound by Aye. I don't know how Lewis snuck in there and grabbed that ball with a Aye in there. Dadisman air ball three. Rebounded by Grundy. Lewis will bring it for the jumpers. Quickly into the front court. Dadisman comes out on him. Double team up near midcourt. Lewis uses a timeout. 7:01 to play in the game, a 30-second timeout on WPBK FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Somerset leads by 5. They'll have the ball out of the timeout. 7:01 to play in the game. Jumper scored 16 points in the first half and then came out with a 15-point explosion in the third quarter.
Yeah, every shot attempt in the third quarter was a three-point attempt. Only 7 shot attempts, but 5 of those threes went in.
I don't think Somerset's attempted many twos at all tonight, have they, Dustin? We'll let you work on that. Six attempted 2-point field goals.
Yeah, and 2 of those come on the last possession.
So I only had 4 up until then. Absher open. He's off on the 3, but a nice rebound by Grundy inside.
Offensive rebound. We can talk about the made threes, but
that's been a big part of this game as Somerset, Dustin, led the rebounding battle at the half.
And I don't think, I would be shocked if there's been more than 2 or 3 teams out rebound DCA.
Boyd with a big steal. Took it away from Absher. Boyd into the front court to Bradshaw, over to Perez, back to Bradshaw, corner 3, in and out, offensive rebound. No, it's taken away by Somerset, but picked back up by DCA. The putback's no good, and there's about 4 or 5 bodies laying on the floor down there. It's going to take a minute to pick those up. Now, unfortunately, it looks like a Briar jumper is down, injured on the floor. We'll take a look at him. Hopefully that young man's okay. But there's a lot of beating and banging going on underneath that goal. That's on the far end from us, but I look down there and look like more people laying on the floor than upright playing basketball.
Yeah, and that's danger zone right there with a lot of people jumping up and down. But while we do got a break, I want to give a shout out to the mayor of Waynesburg, Vernon Mitchell, listening in.
Big Vern tuned in here as it's normally here at J.C. Edelman Gymnasium. They're breaking action here to an injury timeout. Somerset leading 31-26 with 6:01 to play. And I want to go back to something you said just a few seconds ago, and it'd be hard to find too many games this year where DCA's been out-rebounded, but Somerset is winning the battle of the boards here tonight.
And it all starts with physicality. Somerset seeing ball, going, getting ball, and that's, we've seen them use their strength to that advantage. And Somerset's not a small team, but they're a small team compared to DCA.
Injured player for Somerset was Josh Bruner, and we know he's a tough guy, so hopefully he's okay. They get him off the court, and they'll take a look at him. Tenney will be at the free throw line. First free throw good for Alika Tenney. That's 7th point of the night.
That's the first made free throw of the night for DCA. They were previously 0 of 3 before that.
One more for Tenney. 31-27 Somerset. Second one good. Tenney hits them both. He's got 8 points. Full court pressure from DCA. Perez, Bradshaw, and Boyd in the back court. Lewis gets it in the front court to Absher. Perez on him quickly. They're trying to trap everything up top, DCA does right now. Lewis gets free, now covered up quickly by Tenney. Back to Absher. 5:40 left in the game. 31-28. Absher has Perez on him. Dribbles it around, swings it over to Grundy. Open 3 on the way, long, and Laniski another rebound. His putback no good, and a jump ball is going to be whistled as Boyd came from behind and got a hand on the ball. The jumper faithful won a foul there.
It looked like Boyd was
a good call.
Yeah, it looked like he was able to get the hand on top of the ball.
31-28. DCA trails by 3. 5:17 to play in the game.
Somerset 0 for 4 after a hot shooting third quarter.
DCA 17-0 against 12 region teams, and Grundy swats Boyd inside. Transition down to Laniski. Kicks it out to Grundy. Open 3 on the way. Hits the back of the rim, and Aye with it. And he's tied up by Bartley. Another jump ball. And again, that looked like the correct call. Bartley snuck in there and put 2 hands on it. So the jump ball will keep it for Somerset. 31-28, 4:57 to play in the game. Jumpers will inbound it underneath their own goal. Lewis throws it into Bartley up near midcourt. Bartley drops it off to Absher. Boyd on him. Under 5 to go. Absher double team, swings it to Grundy. Grundy with a nice catch. Right back to Absher. Absher gets a screen from Laniski, drives in, leaves it for Lewis. Bad pass, but Lewis able to dig it out. Dig was out there midcourt, and he is fouled by Boyd. Looked like Boyd stuck in there. Now we get some extracurricular activity.
And they got a technical foul on Somerset.
They're going to send both teams to the bench and discuss what happened. We definitely had a personal foul on Boyd. We'll see as they discuss a potential technical foul here. 4:37 to play in the game. Somerset leading 31-28. This thing has become a little physical here in the fourth quarter. Let's see if we can get the call here.
If they are going to bring a technical foul on Somerset, maybe Josh Lewis, I think so he may have pointed at.
Technical foul on Somerset. Yes, number 5, Lewis, has been assessed a technical foul. Personal foul on Boyd. I never saw what Lewis did. Something out near midcourt, but unable to figure that out. Ryan Young, Coach Young, thinking the same thing, getting an explanation now. So Attinney will go to the free throw line to shoot the technicals.
So we just announced that it was on Josh Lewis.
31-28. Attinney will shoot 2 technical free throws, but DCA trailing by 3. 4:37 left in the game. First one on the way. It's good. 9 points for Lee Attinney. He'll have one more free throw. A chance to cut the lead down to 1. Somerset scoreless in this fourth quarter. Second free throw good. So Attinney hits them both. He's got 10, and the lead is down to 1.
Attinney, he missed his first 2 free throw attempts and then went on to make his next 4.
And now we're going to get a timeout on the court, a full timeout. We'll take a break too. Somerset leads by 1 with 4:37 left on WPBK FM 102.9.
Look what we have here. It's the refreshing deliciousness of a Pepsi mini can. That's the perfect complement to any meal. The dash of indulgence your day was dreaming of. The sip that'll have you singing Pepsi.
Nope, not again, Steve. Well, let's take a cue from the Pepsi mini can and pack all that awesomeness you're feeling into a much smaller treat for everyone. Deal?
So, big awesomeness, smaller size. I think I've got just the thing.
Pepsi mini can. Mini can, big taste.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshields, and slick roads quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance ranked #1 for auto insurance in the Forbes 2024 World's Best Insurance Companies survey.
This is Sean Slusher, your Shelter Insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
A costly technical foul on Somerset. Attinney converts the free throws. Now DCA will get the ball, and Dustin, it was going to be Somerset ball after the foul on Boyd, so a big change of events here. And DCA now with a chance to regain the lead.
Got a 1-3-1 defense now from Somerset.
Boyd handles it out top. 4:18 left. DCA trailing by 1, a low-scoring affair as all 3 games of this tournament have been so far.
A lot of defense.
Now Perez with it. Back over to Boyd on the left side. Titus Boyd, 13 points tonight, looking for 2 more. No good. A dunk tip. Missed by Attinney. Lewis comes out with it. Looked like he was fouled by Perez in the backcourt there. Lewis breaks the timeline, finds Absher. Absher leaves it for Leniski. Back to Lewis up top. Absher gets it from him. Able to get around the defender. They go inside to Leniski again. He's double teamed. Cross court to Grundy. Corner 3. Good! Cole Grundy with his 4th 3 of the night, and Somerset extends the lead to 4.
Somerset missed their first 5 shots of this fourth quarter, but a big 3 there.
Perez wide open, doesn't shoot the 3, goes to Dadisman.
I think he was too wide open, kind of second-guessed himself. He's a good shooter. Shoot that thing.
Now Boyd with it up top. He'll step into a deep 3, hits the front of the rim, loose ball. Last touched by Somerset, they'll say. Looked like Aye may have hit that last, but they'll call it out of bounds. Bruner was under there. Official talking to him. So off of a Somerset player to go back to DCA. Comes into Attinney in the corner. 3:05 left in the game. 34-30. Somerset with the lead. And there's a Kenny on a post-up. Grundy on him. Good defense. Fadeaway jumper. Air ball. Loose underneath. Perez got a hand on it, but Brunner comes away with it.
Big rebound there.
Lewis trapped in the backcourt, and Coach Young uses a timeout. With 2:45 left, his Jumpers lead by 4. We'll take a 30-second break on WPBK FM 102.9.
Shopping for a new car? Don't forget to think local. When you buy your vehicle, whether it's near or far, ask the dealership to send your paperwork to the Lincoln County Clerk's office.
Hi, I'm Nancy Jackson, Lincoln County Clerk. By processing your paperwork here, you'll get a Lincoln County tag. And best of all, your fees stay right here supporting our community.
Keep your dollars in Lincoln County. Make sure your next car benefits our home.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Somerset leading by 4 with 2:45 left. DCA 26-3 on the season, 17-0 against 12th region teams. And Somerset has them on the ropes here with 2:45 left. We'll see what Coach Busick and his Warriors dial up here out of the timeout. But this is unfamiliar territory for the Danville Christian Academy Warriors.
Brad, you go back, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the last 12th region team to beat DCA?
Somerset.
In the 12th region tournament last year, so.
Full court pressure. Somerset will inbound it. Absher will trigger it in. Gets it into Grundy. Grundy nearly lost it, able to save it to Lewis. Jumpers have numbers. It's a 3-on-1. Bruner thought about a 3, now pulls it out. Absher trap. Deflected away, now stolen by Perez. Perez finds a man down the court. It's a Tenney who lays it in with his left hand and cuts the lead back down to 2.
That's tough. Looked like Somerset had a good look there and passed it up. And, you know, against DCA, you almost have to take your first good look.
Lewis bumped in the backcourt, now finally call a foul. It'll go on Perez. You got to handle the ball here. DCA is going to apply pressure.
That's 14 turnovers in this ball game for Somerset. DCA only 4. Have really took care of the basketball.
34-32. They get it into Absher. Absher works it up on Boyd. Here comes the trap. Found Grundy. Inside to Leniski. Got away from him, but Lewis able to save it, and he's fouled by Boyd. Boyd does that a lot. He'll get up in you, and then he's really good at selling it.
Yeah.
But that time they get him for the foul with 2:01 left. 2-point lead for Somerset. They'll inbound after the foul. That's 3 team fouls on DCA. Grundy will get it in to Absher in the backcourt. Over to Bruner. Bruner trap. In trouble. Had it tipped away, and that helped him. He dribbled out of it after that. Now Lewis fouled by Perez. Because DCA is amping up the pressure here, and it looks like they're willing to put Somerset in the bonus.
Now Somerset's a pretty good free throw shooting team, and
Grundy will inbound it again, gets it into Absher in the backcourt. 1:45 left in the game. Jumpers lead by 2. Bruner, left-hand dribble, picks up his dribble now. It goes in the corner to Absher, right back to Bruner. Bruner drives in. Jump pass to Absher, right back to Bruner. He's trapped, in trouble, and Coach Young uses another timeout. We'll take a 30-second break with 1:30 left in the game. Somerset leading 34-32 on WPBK FM 102.9.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
34-32, 1:30 left in the game. Somerset holding on to a 2-point lead, but DCA displaying some defense in this last minute or two. Jumpers are going to have to find a way to hold onto the ball and make some free throws here, Dustin.
Yeah, I mean, defense has caused havoc for DCA. I mean, they've turned Somerset over 14 times, and, you know, it's just the three-point shooting from Somerset's played well. Offensive rebounding for Somerset's been there, but, you know, DCA, I keep mixing up defense and DCA, they're going to amp it up, and Somerset's got to take care of the basketball.
Bruner will inbound it. Gets it into Lewis. Covered up by Tenney. Right back to Bruner. Perez on him. Bruner bounces it in the middle to Absher. Back to Bruner now. 1:20 left. Somerset's got to be careful. DCA has the ability to turn you over with these traps. Clock down to 1:10. Bruner bounce pass over to Absher. He's trapped. Pass deflected. Picked up by Bruner in a foul. And that's going to put Somerset in the bonus.
That's going to put Josh Bruner at the line.
Going to be foul number 5 for Perez. Stiefel will check in for him. Perez will foul out with 3 points.
Josh Bruner, a 61% shooter from the free throw line.
First free throw good for Josh Bruner, a senior, averages 5 points a game, and that is his first point of the night. Could not have came at a better time for Somerset. He'll have one more. Second one, hit them both. 36-32 jumpers, 1:04 to play in the game. Comes into Boyd. Boyd breaks the timeline, clock under 1 minute. McKinney in the corner. Pump fakes the three, drives in, layup, good. Wow. Big time move by Tenney. And Coach Busick's going to use a timeout with 52.9 seconds left. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. With Somerset leading 36-34 over DCA with 52 seconds left.
What a ball game. And Brad, you go back to the first 3 games of this tournament, including this one, and I mean, it's come down to the end every time. And, you know, we've seen last night, both games went into double overtime. Right now you're looking to score 52.9 seconds left, and it's a 2-point game, so anything's possible.
Thirty of their 36 points, I should say, have come from three-point range.
Yeah, they've made one shot inside the three-point line.
And 4 free throws.
10 threes and 4 free throws. And that's the way you got to play. You got to rebound. And
here we go. Inbound out of the timeout. Asher runs baseline, gets it into Lewis, and he is danced in the backcourt by Dadisman. And Lewis will shoot free throws here with 51 seconds. So Busick plays the long game here, and he's going to foul the rest of the way, it looks like. Josh Lewis to the line, a 77% free throw shooter. He's got 17 points tonight, 5 made threes, so he's hit half of the made threes for Somerset. First free throw, in and out, spins around and stays out.
I hit every part of the rim twice and rode out. The big one here.
Lewis, the sophomore, with 17 points. One more free throw. 36-34 jumpers. Free throw on the way. Missed them both. Tenney with the rebound. DCA can tie or take the lead. 45 seconds left. Boyd on the attack. Plays it for Stiefel. Stiefel working on Lewis. He'll go back to Boyd. See if DCA plays for one, or they go early with a chance to foul if they miss. Boyd steps inside the line, pull up, long 2, no good. Rebounded by Lewis in the corner. Stiefel takes it from him, back to Boyd. Boyd drives in to the hoop, swatted by Leniski, cleaned up by Stiefel. We're tied, 36-36, 15 seconds left. Clock down to 12. Somerset took a long time to get it in, down to 9 now. Absher with it, crosses the timeline with 5 seconds left. Over to Lewis. Lewis, pump fake, shot, blocked by Boyd. We're headed for overtime. 3 games, 2 nights, 3 overtimes. DCA in Somerset tied at 36 on WPBK FM 102.9.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district serving over 3,000 students. Our district is home to 5 elementary schools, a middle school, a high school, and a technology center. Providing our students with a high level of education is our primary goal. We've recently focused on investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward-moving school district.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
We're headed for overtime again here at the Boys 12th Region Tournament as Jeremiah Stiefel with a putback with about 20 seconds left, but the ball bounced around. Somerset lost 5 or 6 seconds trying to get the ball picked up there and never got a good shot off, so here we are again in overtime, and DCA wins the tip. They'll have it first here in the extended period. We're tied at 36. Boyd will set things up for DCA. Little horn set. High post. Attending now inside to Aye. Aye scoreless tonight. Front rim to a layup. And a putback attempt. Foul call will come on Somerset. Stiefel joined DCA late in the season. Had not scored in this game and made the game time basket for the Warriors.
Yeah, on a putback there. And Somerset defensively did everything right, but Stiefel was able to free himself up for the offensive board.
Dadisman to the line, hits the first free throw, his third point of the night. He'll have one more with 3:41 to play in the game. DCA back out by 1. Second one no good, long rebound, tipped around, and Dadisman got his own rebound. Throws it back to Boyd. Boyd has Lewis on him. Gets a screen from Attini. Boyd goes to work on Grundy, gets inside, baseline jumper, pure. Wow. Titus Boyd with 15 now. DCA scored 10 in that fourth quarter, 8 of them coming from Attini. And the final 2 by Stiefel. Lead up to 3 now for DCA. Napster drives baseline out to Bruner, back to Laniski inside now. Laniski finds Apsher. Apsher has had a quiet night, only 3 points for for Somerset. Bruner in trouble up near midcourt. Finds Apsher in the middle, inside to Laniski. His shot blocked, but a foul occurred before the shot attempt.
Should be 2 free throws anyway, though.
Both, yes, it will be 2 shots for Apsher. He was fouled on the pass. Somerset in the double bonus, so he'll head to the line for his first free throws of the evening.
And we talked about how good rebounding Somerset has been on not only offense but defensive end. That's a third straight missed free throw from Somerset. But
yeah, Lewis missed 2 there late. That may have been the game winners for the jumpers.
But now it's the rebounding from DCA that's getting this lead.
Second one good from Apsher. Cuts the lead back down to 2. His 4th point of the night. Apsher a 77% free throw shooter. 39-37 Warriors, 2:40 left in overtime. There's a dangerous pass that Laniski nearly stole on the sideline, but Attini able to haul it in and draws a foul. That'll be 14 fouls on Somerset, so both teams in the double bonus on the next foul either way. 3 games in this tournament, and all 3 have went to overtime. Unbelievable. Boyd will get it into Aye up top. Aye scoreless on the night. Sets a screen for Boyd. Boyd dribbles in. Free throw line jumper is short. Rebounded inside by Laniski. Outlet pass to Lewis. He's off to the races. Takes the bump. Gets the shot off. And he's fouled. The shot no good, but he's back to the free throw line for 2 more.
Got a chance to redeem himself here. Missed 2 big ones at the end of regulation. We know how good of a free throw shooter he is.
77%, 0 for 2 on the night. Lewis with 17 points to lead Somerset. First free throw good.
Did he not hit a couple early back in the
Yeah,
first quarter?
I had him down for a 2, but actually you're right, it was 2 free throws. Well, this one could tie it with 2:23 left. And he does. 19 for Lewis, 5 made threes, 4 free throws. We're tied 39-35. And again, Somerset has hit 10 threes in this game.
10 threes, but
39 points
turnovers.
and 10 threes. You don't see that very often. Turnovers have kept DCA around.
Defensively, DCA is, as you mentioned, one of the best teams in the state, and they're showing why tonight.
39-39, 2 minutes left in overtime. Boyd has Lewis on him. Lewis waits for him at the three-point line. Now Coach Young tells him to come on out, because if he doesn't, DCA will milk this thing down. Boyd gives it up to Dadisman, up top to Stifle. Stifle on the drive to the hoop, layup, no good, tipped in. Looked like goaltending, no call.
Now, that ball looked like it was on the front of the rim.
Tipped it in, and that definitely looked like goaltending. 41-39, DCA leads again, 1:25 left. And Coach Young wants a timeout. A break into action with 1:26 left in overtime. We'll take a 30-second break on WPBK FM 102.9.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Somerset trails by 2 here in overtime with 1:26 left. Somerset staff used the first part of this timeout to try to get a clarification on that goaltend, or if it was or if it wasn't. It sure looked like it was. Looked like it was on the cylinder.
Got a little replay coming in. Let's see.
Take a look at the replay, courtesy of WPBK FM. Phil Smith on the live stream. Yeah, that ball's on the rim.
Yeah, that's on the rim.
So they got away with a goaltend there. Of course, there's no replay in high school basketball, but it definitely looked like it was on the cylinder. Somerset will inbound it to Absher. 1:23 left. They trail by 2 here in OT. Lewis with it now. Lewis may got away with a walk.
That was pretty close there.
There's a bad pass. Absher deflected. Attini steals it away. And DCA with a 2-point lead with 1:07 left with possession. Boyd walks it up the court. They're going to come out and double team him. He'll give it up to Stifle. Stifle fouled by Bruner, and that'll put Stifle on the line to shoot 2 with 59 seconds left, and DCA leading by 2.
Yeah, 2 free throws here would be huge for Stifle.
Stifle, 2 points in the game. Free throw short. 43% free throw shooter on the year.
And this is a big one coming up for him. I mean, a 3-point game, which we know how Somerset's been shooting, but with DCA's defense, 3-point compared to 2 points, a huge difference.
Second one is good. 1 of 2 makes it a 3-point lead. Under a minute to go. Hatcher will bring it up for the jumpers. 42-39. Dadisman on him. Leaves it for Bruner. Bruner cross-court pass to Lewis. Back to Absher again. Absher working on Dadisman. Can't get around him. Picks up his dribble. Hands it off to Lewis. Bruner thought about a 3. Dribbles around Stifle. Gives it up to Lewis. Over to Absher. Open 3 on the way. No good. Long rebound. Last touch by DCA. It'll stay with Somerset. Risky play by Bruner to let that go out. He must have been certain it was off DCA, but he had an opportunity to pick it up.
And you got to be certain on that one.
42-39, 30 seconds left. Bruner Gets it into the front court. Dadisman on him. 3-2 zone for DCA. Lewis has hit 5 threes. Grundy's hit 4. Bruner drives in, cut off. Lewis with it now. They're quickly on him. Clock down to 10. Bruner drives, goes inside to Grundy, saves it to Bruner on the sideline. Finds Absher. Absher back to Bruner. Open 3. Kicked it in! At the horn. Bruner with a 3 from the corner.
We may have a
off
timeout.
the glass. It looks like they're going to award Busick and DCA a timeout. The Bruner's first made field goal of the night is a corner bank shot 3. Now they're going to talk it over at the scores table and see how much time. They're going to put 1 second on the clock. 1 or 1/10?
I think 1 because they're still trying to.
Josh Bruner, first made field goal of the night, a 3 off the glass. The PBK bank shot to tie it at 42. And they are going to put 1 second on the clock. Wow. We are 1 second away from our third straight double overtime game here in the boys 12th region tournament.
I'm speechless. I mean, barring a desperation shot, with 1 second left, you're looking at 3 straight games in double over.
Get your nitroglycerin pills out, folks. This 12th region tournament is something to behold so far. So DCA is going to have a shot. They put 1 second on the clock. We're tied at 42 here in the first overtime. Titus Boyd's going to inbound it. You got to watch out with Aye and Atini back there. You can throw it long. Boyd's going to do just that. He runs down the court, hits Aye at midcourt. 3 at the horn is no good from midcourt. And we'll head to double overtime. Tied at 42 here in the boys 12th region tournament on WPBK FM 102.9.
At PBK Bank, our customers are family, and with family, you want to make sure they are getting the best. This is Jill Smith, the office manager of our Highway 150 Stanford location. And I think one of our best accounts is the Freedom Checking Account. The Freedom Checking Account is a simple and easy account. No monthly maintenance fee, no minimum balance required, just your money available when you need it. Stop by and talk with us today. PBK Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Look what we have here. It's the refreshing deliciousness of a Pepsi mini can. It's the perfect complement of indulgence your day was dreaming of. The sip.
Pepsi! Nope, not again, Steve. Let's take a cue from the Pepsi mini can and pack all that awesomeness you're feeling into a much smaller treat for everyone. Deal?
So, big awesomeness, smaller size. I think I've got just the thing.
Pepsi mini can. Mini can, big taste.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Double OT here in the first game of night number 2. That follows the opening night that also had 2 double overtime games, and Somerset controls the tip.
I mean, teams do realize they can finish it in regulation if they want to.
They'll be going left to right on your radio dial. Tied at 42 here in double OT. DCA on defense here first. Absher has it out near midcourt. Working on Dadisman. Tries to bounce it over to Lewis. Deflect it, gets it back. Now they go inside to Leniski, and a good steal by Penny. Penny throws it to Boyd. Boyd lost the handle, picks it up, drives to the cup, leaves it for Stiefel, and he travels. Stiefel playing big minutes in a pressure situation. We've seen DCA 3 times this year and not seen him play this much. Of course, Perez fouled out.
Perez fouled out, but Inman, a starter, not a whole lot of minutes.
Not really seen him much since the beginning of the game. Somerset, chance to take the lead again, and Absher just throws it away. He's looking in the corner for Lewis. Lewis cut back door, and Absher thought he was still standing in the corner, so another turnover.
It's
and
18 turnovers for
18
Somerset.
turnovers.
5 for DCA.
42-42, double OT here. 3 minutes left in this second overtime. Again, this is our third double overtime game of the opening round. of the boys 12th region tournament. You need to go down there in between games and make sure Coach Dunbar and Coach Adams know you're allowed to finish these things in the fourth quarter.
You don't have to go to double overtime, but it's made it interesting. That's for certain.
Boyd stands out near midcourt, just running clock here, and at this point, both teams probably happy to run some clock. 2:30 left in double overtime. We're tied at 42, and Boyd just holding it out near midcourt. So far, Coach Young is letting them do it. Lewis stands about 4 foot away from him. Now he sent Absher up toward him. He loops it over to Dadisman. Baseline to Aye. Aye back to Dadisman. Dadisman dribbles around the perimeter, picks up his dribble, hands it off to Boyd. 2:05 left here in second overtime. Dadisman open on the right wing. Not interested in shooting it right now. Goes inside to Tenney. Tenney in traffic. Blocked by Laniski out of bounds. Grundy and Laniski with the defense down there on the block. 1:56 left here in the second OT. We're tied at 42. DCA will inbound. Boyd gets it into a Tenney. Tenney, jab step. Jabs again, drives middle, left-handed layup. Nice finish as Lika Tenney gives DCA the lead back by 2 with 1:42 left.
Yeah, just showed his athleticism there. Put the ball on the ground and took it straight to the hoop.
Bruner in trouble. Hands it off to Lewis, and another bad pass. Threw it right to Stifle. Stifle off to the races. Finger roll good. And Coach Ron Young's going to use the timeout as DCA has taken the lead here, 46-42. With 1:24 left in double OT. We'll take a 30-second break on WPBK FM 102.9.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
1:24 left in double OT. DCA leads by 4, 46-42. And it's been a case of the turnovers that has haunted Somerset here and really throughout the game, but they've really showed up here in double OT, and that could be a sign of fatigue. Neither team really went real deep in the bench. Somerset primarily has stuck with this lineup the majority of the night, aside from Bartley and Laniski coming in for one another.
It's now 19 turnovers. It's a must-score possession if you're Somerset.
Absher handles it up tight. Been a quiet night for him. Dribbles in traffic, kicks it out to Lewis. Open three on the way. He's good again. Lewis cuts it down to a 1-point lead again, 46-45. On his 6th made three, we got a timeout on the court with 1:04 left in double overtime. We'll keep it right here this time as Somerset refuses to go away. Josh Lewis now with 22 points, 6 made three-pointers for the sophomore.
Wow. I mean, Somerset's shooting the lights out of it. We talked about, let's see how many made threes they're up to now. 1, 2, 12 made threes.
36 of their 45 points have come from behind the three-point line.
36 has come from the three-point line. 7 has come from the free throw line. And 2 has come from inside.
One made 2-point field goal for Somerset in this game. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like it, but it's been a week of I've never seen anything like it because we've had 3 games in this tournament and all 3 have went to double overtime.
Listen, we're in double overtime, and Somerset has attempted 6 shots inside the three-point line. The rest have been three-point attempts and free throw attempts for the Briar Jumpers. And
here we go, out of the timeout. 46-45.
Now DCA has attempted 4, 8, 12 3-pointers. The rest have been inside the three-point
Full
line.
court pressure. They get it into Boyd. DCA with a 1-point lead. Boyd finds Stifle. Stifle drops it into Aye. Aye right back to Stifle. Left-handed layup good. Stifle's been huge for DCA in these overtimes. 5 points in the overtimes and also made the tying basket at the end of regulation.
Big offensive board and put back there to tie it up.
48-45, 42 seconds left. Somerset down 3. Absher gets a screen. Gives it up. 3 on the way from Bruner. No good. Boyd with the rebound. They'll have to foul him. And Titus Boyd has a chance to extend this 3-point lead with 31 seconds left here in double OT.
Titus Boyd, a really good free throw shooter for DCA.
82% on the season.
That's who you want if you're the Warriors going to the free throw line.
Boyd will shoot 2, left-handed shooter. First one no good, a rare miss for Boyd.
Big one here, a made free throw here by Boyd. Extends this to a 2-possession game, a miss, and we remain in a 3-point lead.
Second one on the way, hit it. That's a big one because it will stretch the lead to 4. Makes it a 2-possession game with 31 seconds left. Another timeout on the court. It's a 30-second one. We'll keep it here. DCA leading 49-45 here in double overtime. 31 seconds left. It'll be Somerset ball out of the timeout.
And if you're Coach Ryan Young, I mean, I would say you're drawing up a 3 here, just going by statistics on the shot attempts tonight, but maybe try to free up somebody like Josh Lewis, who's connecting on 6 threes tonight, or because if you can get a quick 3 up or at least a quick bucket up, then you don't have to foul right away, but scoring quickly will be important.
31 seconds left. It'll be Briar Jumpers ball out of the timeout. They trail by 4 here in double OT. Check that. Southwestern and West Jessamine will play game number 2. Mercer County won last night in double overtime. So did Pulaski County. Comes into Absher. Absher takes a bump at midcourt and don't put him on the line.
That's
27 seconds left.
Something you don't want to do if you're DCA.
It almost looked like the way Coach Busick acted, they fouled intentionally there, but I can't imagine you do that up 4. They put Absher on the line.
But the clock stopped too.
77% free throw shooter. Absher's free throw is no good. And Somerset, if they go on to lose this game, they're going to look at 2 things, free throws and turnovers.
I missed 2 big ones at the end of regulation that probably, I don't want to say would win it, but would have made it a lot tougher.
Absher hits the second one
for DCA to win it, but
got 5 points now. But that keeps the lead at 3 for DCA. They're having trouble getting it in. Tasman in trouble, uses a timeout. Coach Young thought he had a 5 count there. But DCA will use the timeout. And we'll take a 30-second break with 27 seconds left in the game. Warriors lead by 3 in double OT on WPBK FM 102.9.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
27.2 seconds left here in double overtime. DCA will have possession of the basketball out of the timeout. They lead 49-46. The 3rd straight double overtime game of this boys 12th region tournament.
This is what makes it so special. March is special time when it comes to basketball, and there's no quit in any of the first 6 teams that we've seen.
Dadisman will inbound it for the Warriors. Full court pressure. They don't guard the inbounder. Dadisman looking for Boyd. Boyd trapped in the corner. Dribbles toward the baseline, gives it up to Tenney. Tenney up the court to Stifle. Dangerous pass. Stifle brings it in. Lobs it to Aye. He'll go up to dunk it. Fouled from behind, missed the dunk. But Aye will earn a trip to the free throw line with 17 seconds left here in double OT.
Somerset tried to go for the steal there, which is what you're supposed to do, and about had Boyd trapped in, but was able to find Lee.
That's the 5th foul on Lewis, so Josh Lewis, the sophomore, will exit the game with 22 points for Somerset. Terrific performance for that young man. 6 made 3-pointers.
Something to watch. Lou Aye is a 46% free throw shooter. You really need one right now if you're Big Lou.
Aye with only 2 points tonight. First free throw rattles in.
That's a big one.
Aye, the senior, will have one more free throw. That's his 3rd point of the night. Pushes the lead back to 4. 17.1 seconds left. Second free throw on the way, in and out. Rebounded by Bartley. Gave it up to Absher. Clock down to 12. 4-point game. Absher taking way too much time here. Goes to Bartley, right back to Absher. 3 from the volleyball line, no good. Takes a big bounce out of bounds in the corner with 3.3 seconds left. And it'll be out on Somerset, so DCA will have the ball up 4. Dadisman gets it into Boyd. They won't foul him, and that's going to do it here in double OT. Danville Christian Academy escapes a terrific performance from Coach Ron Young and the Somerset Briar Jumpers as DCA wins 50-46 in double OT. We'll recap it next on WPBK FM 102.9.
At Danville Office Equipment, we're more than paper and printers. We're your neighbors. Since 1951, we've proudly served Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset with office solutions and hometown care. Need supplies or service? Karen in Danville, Shay in Lebanon, or Doc in Somerset are here to help your business thrive. We believe in supporting local businesses and building relationships that last. For over 70 years, DOE has been part of your community. Danville Office Equipment, making work easier.
Hi, this is Justin Pointer at PBK Bank. Are you looking to start a business or maybe purchase a commercial property? Well, PBK Bank and our experienced lenders are here to help. We can help you find the right loan that you're looking for and guide you through the entire process. If you're ready to invest in your community, come see us at PBK Bank, your community bank since 1906. Justin Pointer, NMLS 668026, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Shopping for a new car? Don't forget to think local. When you buy your vehicle, whether it's near or far, ask the dealership to send your paperwork to the Lincoln County Clerk's office.
Hi, I'm Nancy Jackson, Lincoln County Clerk. By processing your paperwork here, you'll get a Lincoln County tag. And best of all, your fees stay right here supporting our community.
Keep your dollars in Lincoln County. Make sure your next car benefits our home.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
DCA defeats Somerset 50-46 in double overtime. The Warriors were led by Leek Atini and Titus Boyd, both with 16 points. 3 for Luau Aye, 3 points for Dadisman, 3 for Perez, 2 for Inman, and 5 points off the bench. Check that, 7 points off the bench for Stifle, including that big one at the end of regulation to force the first overtime, for a total of 50 for DCA. Somerset led by Josh Lewis with 22 points, 12 for Grundy, 2 for Laniski, 5 for Absher, and 4 for Bruner for a total of 46 as DCA knocks off Somerset 50-46.
Yeah, tightly contested game. I'm trying to quickly go over some stats real quick.
Dustin Oney finishing up the stats here. We'll try to get those out before we take a quick break, as Southwestern and Mercer County out on the court now. And they will be our featured teams here in the second game, where we've seen a tournament. Has seen 3 games, and all 3 games go to double overtime. I've never seen anything like it. Pulaski County defeated Lincoln County 46-42 in double overtime. Mercer County defeated Wayne County 53-47 in double overtime. And our first game tonight saw DCA knock off Somerset 50-46 in double overtime.
Hey, Brad, looking finally at some stats. I'm trying to hurry up and do my math real quick.
At this point, you could just make them up, and we'd all believe you, Dustin.
Hey, I think I've got it, though. Hey, in a final score of 50-46, we'll start with DCA. The Warriors shot 37% from the field on 10 of 27. Nope, that's not right. 18 of 38 from the field for 47%. They were 2 of 12 from three-point land for 17%, and then 8 of 15 from the free throw line for 53%. Somerset, 37% from the field, connecting on 13 of 35 attempts. They were 12 of 29 from the three-point land for 41%, and then 8 of 14 from the free throw line for 57%. DCA had 5 turnovers in the game, 19 for Somerset.
DCA knocks off Somerset 50-46 in double OT. We'll take a short break and be back with game number 2, Southwestern and West Jessamine, here on WPBK FM 102.9.
You've been listening to high school basketball on WPBK FM, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on Maple Avenue in Danville. This game was also brought to you by these great local sponsors.
By AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Animal Care Center, comprehensive veterinarian care for the total well-being of your pet. By Between the Creeks Kennel, peace of mind for you. A fun, safe place for your pet. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Sonia Bratcher, big on commitment. By Carol Hill, attorney at law in Stanford. By Cedar Creek Dental in Lincoln Plaza.